Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Startup Garage Live. We are actually broadcasting live from Anaheim Hills, which is in Orange County, California, from a actual boutique. And so why are we doing this? It's actually Small Business Saturday today, and we wanted to be able to celebrate Small Business Saturday by actually broadcasting from a small business. Stick around. Today we're going to be talking about different branding tips for your business, as well as how this shop actually got started. I'm going to bring Meredith on, broadcasting from Alabama. Last week's episode, you saw that she was starting her own women's boutique. We thought, what a great way to be able to learn about starting a women's boutique by actually talking here from a women's boutique. Hey, Meredith, how's it going?
Hi guys, how are you?
I'm great. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was so good. I'm back home in Birmingham broadcasting from my basement at home. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was awesome. It was awesome. It had great turkey. We smoked it this year, and so it was really, really, really good. How'd the Black Friday shopping go for you?
It was awesome. I got a few really great deals, and I think I'm going to film a Black Friday haul later today, so that will be up on my channel soon.
Okay, Black Friday haul going up on YouTube. What was the best deal, either online or in store, that you were able to find?
Ooh, um, I went to Ann Taylor Loft, and they were having 50% off the whole store. And
Uh-huh.
I love that store for buying like businessy attire, things for interviews. And so I got a couple good things there.
Nice. My wife and I went to Target to go get things for the nieces, which I guess I can't talk about it because it would ruin the surprise in a month from now. But they have a 20% off coupon yesterday. If you spent $50 at Target yesterday, you get 20% off a future purchase. So I don't even know what I'm going to get with that coupon later on. But today, Small Business Saturday. So Small Business Saturday started in 2010 from American Express. And they started doing this to be able to promote small businesses. So in between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And so today we're at Brick Market Boutique. You can check them out at brickmarketboutique.com. They're also on Instagram and Facebook and everywhere else that you would expect them as well. And one of the things that I thought was really cool about Brick Market Boutique is they put a lot of thought into their logo and their branding and their design. Even as a local small business, the branding is absolutely solid. And you were telling me you're starting to work on that for Dress by Grace, right?
Correct. So going through the process of starting a business, I've had to think a lot about the branding and what exactly is going to go into that. And so we thought that that would be a great episode for this second week of Startup Garage Live, because last week we talked about how to name your business and kind of the very first step. And following that, you're going to need to figure out the branding for it. So we have a couple different tips for y'all. I'm going to be talking more about themes and moods and like color boards for your business. And then Vincent later on is going to be talking about how to create a logo for your business.
Yeah, absolutely. And so tell me a little bit about the mood and theme behind the brand that you're putting together.
So my business is going to be an online women's clothing boutique, and I want it to be really inspiring and uplifting, and I want people to feel confident and comfortable in the clothes that they purchase from my store. And so again, like I said, I kind of went through this little branding activity, and I would definitely recommend that y'all do this too if you're looking into starting a business. So I have 3 different tips for getting the branding down to begin with. So first of all, you're going to want to just understand the theme and kind of the tone of voice behind your business. Some businesses are more personal, whereas others are structured, some are relaxed, some are more formal. And so you're going to want to figure that out with your business and kind of ask yourself those questions like, how do I want people to feel when they come in contact with my brand? And something else you can do with this is to think of 3 words that you want to describe your business. And that should kind of set the groundwork for what your business is going to be like. So Vincent, I know you've started a couple companies. Did you ever do anything like this or like think about the moods with your businesses?
Yeah, I think thinking about like the theme or what you want your customers to feel when they are exposed to your brand is really important. I don't know that we were ever as structured as you. Like, I wish that I would have known at the time to like sit down and really put thought into this. I would think back to like one of the businesses that I was working on. It was an events company, and the name was Encore United. And the reason why we picked that name was we wanted people to, after going to our events, to feel like they wanted to relive that again. And a lot of the times that would come to life by people talking about the event the day after. And even the branding for it, red was our primary color. It was a really bold font, and it just felt really energetic. And I think those are the things that Encore as an events company brand really showed, but I don't know that we actually thought about it the way that you're thinking about it before launching your business.
Yeah. So I think that's really awesome, though, thinking about at least how you want your name and your branding and your colors and all of that to sort of relay back into what your customers are getting from an experience with your business. So I think that's really awesome.
Yeah,
So the second
super cool.
that
I'd be curious from our audience, for anybody watching, whether you're watching live, whether you're watching this as a replay on YouTube, in the comments down below, tell us a little bit about your favorite brands. If there's brands or companies that you really like, and give a specific emotion for you or for your own business as well. Like, what's the journey that you went through? So, for instance, I really think about like Coca-Cola as a brand where, when I think about it, like, even though it's a drink, like, I think about happiness. But if you have thoughts, if you're watching this and you have thoughts, type those down in the comments below.
Yeah. So that's the first tip we have, talking about kind of the mood and the voice behind your business. And the second tip I would have would be to create a mood board for your business. And for me, this is one of my favorite things to do. If y'all have ever heard of Pinterest, it's a great way to create like a digital mood board for your business. But you can also just do this with a poster board and some scissors and an old pile of magazines. And really all you need to do is sort of search for images that you want to represent your brand. So whether those be designs, textures, prints, patterns, colors, you want to pull all of those and sort of mosh them all into one place that you can see a larger visual representation of what your brand will be like. And another thing that I found to be really helpful during this process was to look for other logos that I like, that I could draw inspiration from when trying to create my own logo. So after doing that, you can play around on Pinterest. There are a couple other websites too. You can even use like Word or PowerPoint if you want to, but that's the fun part, I think. After doing that, you're gonna wanna start thinking about the colors that you want to associate with your business. So believe it or not, all different colors have different psychologies behind them. And so I found it really interesting to go in and Google the psychology of color, and you can find out what different colors mean and what they represent and sort of the feelings that they're associated with. So I thought it would be fun if we tried to quiz Vincent and see if he knew what any of these colors were associated with. So Vincent, can you guess what the color yellow means?
I don't know. When I think yellow, I think warm. I think like friendly and personable. I don't know. It's kind of a happy color, right?
Yeah, no, you're totally right. Yellow represents positivity, happiness, warmth, and a fun fact is that a lot of fast food places actually use the color yellow in their branding because apparently it makes people hungry, which I think is really fascinating.
Yeah,
but
happy meals and happy hungry.
You're right. Subway, McDonald's, Burger King. So that's the color yellow. Can you guess what purple would be associated with?
I think of purple as really like wise. It's definitely, I don't know, it's like doesn't feel cheap to me. Is that right?
You're right. After doing some research, I learned that purple is associated with royalty and luxury. It's not found in nature very often, so it's seen as kind of a high-end upscale color, which I thought was fascinating. It also kind of reminds me of Justin Bieber a little bit, but I guess that doesn't really apply in this case. And then finally, one more I thought I'd share with y'all is the color green. I think most of us could guess what that's associated with. It's typically with nature, peacefulness, serenity, and so a lot of brands that want to portray that will use the color green in their branding. So something I found online is that there are actually a ton of different generators online where you can create different color palettes that you might like, and it'll kind of match the perfect tones of colors together and give you a good combination there. And then there are also a couple websites where you can upload an image. For example, if there's like one picture that you think really speaks the mood of your business, you can upload that and it'll generate a color palette for you based on that one image, which I think is really important. So after taking those colors, you're going to want to start to think about a logo, which is what Vincent's going to be talking a little bit about.
Yeah.